Here we go. Hey, when I turn this on, you're going to be able to see my face also. Uh, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm recording this on my phone so you can see my computer screen, but I also want to run a Zoom so I can record it widescreen so I can post this later as a replay for training. And before I get started, I'm going to be doing a training on Facebook, just basic for the people in my group, people coming into the group in the future that are not familiar with marketing through Facebook. So this is going to be a very basic overview of some things that you need to do before you get started. And as long as we're doing Facebook training and I'm doing something a little different by recording this, I'm going to show you something real quick that I do having to do with the Zoom app. Now this is the free Zoom program. Download it on your PC or onto your phone. But I use a green screen for a lot of things. People that don't know this, you can run green screen off Zoom. And what you need to do is have your Zoom app ready to go. Go right up here. If you see my cursor moving, open up settings, virtual backgrounds, click that. And you'll see a picture behind you, and what you need is an actual green screen behind you. I'm going to show you real quick. You see behind me? Big green screen. That's what I use. I've got my own little outdoor office I can use so I can have the whole wall green. Anyway, that's what that picture is. You can remove and add images here. I've got some loaded, so I can just click the image, change the background, or I can go with none, and there's the basic green screen. Anyway, let's see, what do I want to do? It's Halloween today, let's stick with the Halloween theme. There we go. X that out and start your Zoom meeting. Join with computer audio, and there you have it. Now you can see me on my computer. And you can see in the phone right there. Now you're watching what I'm doing. Now, while you're in Zoom, if you want to record what you're doing, you can do that also. Come down here, lower, see the 4 or 5 little emblems, invite, manage participants, share, chat, record. Right now, I want to get this on recording because the first part of this is only going to be on my phone. Now I'm recording on Zoom. So, that's Zoom. Now, if you want to see Facebook through Zoom, or if you want to show other people, other participants, what you're doing, you can screen share, which I'm going to do here. This big green button says share. And you want to use computer sound, just in case you have videos playing or anything with talking, people will be able to hear it. And share. Now you're seeing the screen that's up here. Let's go over here, change this up, and go to Google Pages, go to Facebook, move that little guy out of my way. Okay, get rid of this. We'll probably get some dings and dongs. And what I want to do is go to my timeline or your timeline. Take notes on this. And before we get into how to set all this up, the way you like it and what needs to be done, I'm coming back here because I just want to show people that are not familiar with Facebook that there are settings that you need to change, especially if you're going to be doing any type of marketing. Right up here, the little down arrow. Click that. Go down here to settings. And it opens up this whole page. Some of you may not know this was even here. This is your general account settings, your name, your Facebook email or username. It's really not email, but it's what's found on the URL browser through Google and Bing, places like that. Contact, your contact email. This is all the basic stuff, nothing to be edited here. We're not going to check security and login. We're not going to check Facebook information. But what's very important is this privacy setting. So many people don't know about this, and I check people's accounts all the time. Not because I want to do anything malicious or bad or steal people, but people out there will try to find your people and take them, and you don't want them to. So anyway, your activity, who can see your future posts? Make sure this is set on public. At sometimes you may think, hey, I'm not getting any engagement on my posts. You may want to check and make sure that this is set on public and that it is not set to friends or friends accept. This should be on public so everybody can see what you're doing. Review all posts that you're tagged in. We're going to click this. Let's see, review. I don't know why I clicked that. I don't think we have to click that. Let's go back to settings real quick. Go back to privacy. Use activity log. I think this is another spot also, sorry. How people find and contact you. Everyone can send you a friend request. Who can see your friends list? Now this is important. In your drop-down menu, under your name, it shows your friends. And it's got pictures of all of them. Who's doing what. And down here, you can see who has recently added birthdays, hometown, and followers, which is always important. You can go in and see who's following you. But anyway, as far as settings go, if you do not have this blocked and turned off, other people can see all of those. So you want to make sure that in privacy, that who can see your friend's request? Only me, or not friend request, friend list. Only me, or only you. You're the only one that wants to be able to see these people. Who can look you up using the email addresses you've provided? You can put everybody or friends, friends of friends. I just have it set on friends of friends through email. I just put everyone. I mean, that's fine to have. Who can look you up through phone number? I've only got friends because I really don't want everybody and their brother to have my phone number. So I've got that set as friends. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? Most definitely yes. If anybody's on a search engine, types your name in or types in some of your tags, it should show you and your profile so people can click on that and come back to your page right here from a social site. Back to privacy. And that's it on privacy. Timeline. Next one is timeline and tagging. Timeline, who can post on your timeline? Set that to only me or you. You don't want other people posting on your timeline. Who can see what others post in your timeline? Well, everyone, but everyone, other people are not going to be posting because you set this. Allow others to share your posts. Yes. If you have something of value, you want it shared. Let other people share it. Hide contents containing certain words. I've got this turned off, but if there's certain words, let's use bully as example. You can type that in that list, and if somebody uses the word bully, it won't show up. Tagging. Who can see posts you're tagged in on your timeline? I have this set to friends of friends. Let's see what other options are. Friends accept, special friends, only me, custom. You can have this. And again, do you want everybody to see what you're tagged in? Some of it may be personal, some of it may be business. It's totally up to you how you want this done. So right now, I'm going to leave mine on friends of friends. Review. Here's an important one. Review posts you're tagged in before the post appears on your timeline. If somebody makes a post, it could be positive, it could be negative. It could be something that you don't want other people know you're involved in, and they may tag you in it, and it would automatically show up on your timeline. You don't want that. So review posts that you're tagged in before it appears on your timeline. I've got that turned on. I get them all the time. I delete them. Most of them I don't want. I don't even want to be tagged, number one. Number two, I don't want to be tagged in something I don't know about and have it show up on my timeline. So turn that on. Review what other people see on your timeline. View as, review tags. People add you to the post before that tag appears on Facebook. I've got it turned on. Again, before my name shows up anywhere, I want to know what it's attached to, period. So those are some very important areas to check out. Your privacy, how people contact you, who can see what, and your tagging and timeline. Set these appropriately. Let's see what else we got in here. Stories, sharing options, public share their own, others share your post. Yes. Location. Hell, that's on the front of your page if you want people to know where you live. If you don't know this, you've got a blocking list here. I really don't want you to see who I've got blocked, so I'm going to keep moving this. But you can type a name inside there. I guess you can see it anyway. You can just freeze the frame. But anyway, you can block people from tagging you, commenting on your post, posting to you. You can block them from anything, from joining your groups, from sending you friend requests. Just type their name in, put block, that's it. You can unblock them later if you'd like to. Facial recognition I don't have on. Notifications. You can set all these if you're commented on, if you're tagged, reminders, mobile. I've got my phone numbers in there. Public posts, who can follow me. Followers see your posts in the newsfeed. Friends follow your posts by default, but you can also allow people who are not on your friends list to follow your public posts. Use the setting, public. Public post comments, who can comment on your public posts? Oh, my public posts, I don't want anybody to comment. Public post notifications. I get notified when somebody comments. Profile info, who can like or comment your profile pictures. Friends of friends only. I don't want everybody in the world to be bashing me. So I just leave it friends of friends. And if one of those want to bash me, I'll know who it was. Ranking username, that's my username. Twitter, I've got my Twitter account linked. You can link your Instagram, Twitter, all kinds of things. The rest of this, I don't worry about at the moment. So that's your very basics. Your privacy settings and your timeline and tagging settings. Very basic, something you should know about. That's a lot of information right there for somebody new, but also when you get back to your front page here, you know that you can add your links in this area to the left-hand side. You can edit your bio. You can put a nice little description in here. You can use emojis. You get to put one link in your intro. This is made public. You can come down here and edit details as far as other groups that you're in, fan pages that you have, your other social media accounts. You can also put on here domains that you may own that you want people to see. It's not a good idea to really overload this because it gets a little confusing and inundating to people who look at it and think, oh my God, I can't go through all this guy's crap. But anyway, I just put a few in there. I like to have people know how to get hold of me on Twitter and LinkedIn. I want them to see my YouTube channel, and I want my #1 business opportunity listed right here as a link. And I'm a brand strategist at my fan page through Facebook has a number instead of a name because they screwed me and they won't change it. And it's too late really for me to change it now because I've got too many people following. So I just leave it as such. So anyway, that's how you get the basics set up in Facebook. Any questions, comments? I can't see you, so no, I guess not. If there is, just ask the question in the comment box and I will answer it for you the best I can. And hey, while we're here, I want to show you. I showed you the number, but go right over here to this list, and here's my fan page. Come on, load up. There you go. The computer slows down a bit with Zoom running. But here's my fan page. If anybody would like to know, copy that number, 700-166-4874. Type that in as an @ or up in the finding box, and this page will come up. And from here, you can go over here to, where's my other little box? Hey, Gary, how you doing down there? You can come to this other, where am I at? I don't see it listed here now. Where's my group? Where is my group at? There's other groups. It's not my group. About groups. Let's just go over here and find it from groups. Hey, that's still not mine. Where is my group? This is peeing me off. Pissing me off, man. I've been in here before and I've seen my group listed. No, I'm confusing myself. Invite friends to your page. This is the invite page to your page. These are other groups. Where is my group at? I've got a linked group to this page and now I can't find it. Well, anyway, Branding You Attraction Marketing is my group. If I put it in here, Branding You Attraction Marketing for the Beginner. Right here, Branding You Attraction Marketing for the Beginner. We've got 20 people joining up who's coming into my business. And here you go. Not my business, my opportunity business. And here it is, Branding You Attraction Marketing for the Beginner. Come into this group. I'm going to start posting all my information in here, a welcome letter, and that's it. So anyway, that's the basics of some Facebook. I'm going to stop the share, come back on live with you now. I hope that couple tricks and tips kind of helped you out a little bit. I'm going to come back again real soon with the next video, and we're going to dive into how to set up your personal page to look good, and then how you can open up your own fan page / business page for the more advanced type people. And after that, we're going to move into shooting videos and editing and getting online and running some ads. We're going to get into all of it. We've got to start moving, people. 2 more months before 2020. And this group is going nuts. The Wolfpack gang is running. We're off and running. We're going to be in a full sprint in the next 60 days. Pre-launch, we'll come out of pre-launch, and we're going to do some really, really big things. And if you want to be a part of it, just say, I want to be a part of the gang, and I'll help you get in. Anyway, guys, hey, thank you very much, and I will talk to you all again real soon.